Hello and welcome to our webinar today, Humans and AI, How to Maximize Marketing ROI. We've got a great presentation today that we're excited to share with you. Our presenters today is myself, Mark Lair. I am a Director of Product Management here at Alkami, looking after our data and marketing solutions, specifically the production of the insights and our AI models. I've been in banking data and credit union data for about the last 15 years of my career.
And I am Joan Clark. I am also Director of Product Management within the data product team. I primarily look after the customer insights and marketing automation team, and I have been with the organization for 11 years. Rachel?
Hi, everyone. I'm Rachel O'Neill. I'm a Principal Solution Engineer. I've worked specifically with the Alkami Data and Marketing Solutions for 11 years in different roles, from marketing manager as well as on our client success team, helping our clients get utilization of the platform and maximize ROI, and also pulling out things like really great success stories, case studies like we'll be sharing with you later today.
All right, so I think we're covered on human intelligence with this team. We've got a great agenda today to talk about artificial intelligence, which is a hot topic everyone's interested in. And we've been doing a lot of great work with financial institutions. So we're going to start off talking a little bit about AI. Is it a friend or a foe? People are worried about how humans work with AI. We'll talk about AI versus collaborative intelligence and what our perspective is on that. Go through the types of AI that we use here at Alkami to help our financial institutions make an impact on their account holders. Then we'll show some examples of how Alkami's data and marketing products are actually using AI today. And finally, walk through some client campaigns, showing the actual ROI and the lift that we see when we combine what humans bring and what AI brings to the table together. So we're going to dig into a lot of sort of dense, interesting content today, but let's start off with a funny video we found showing some of the pitfalls of AI and robotics and technology.
Hi there, I'm not a real person. I'm an AI-generated avatar, and I have some news for you. This may come as a surprise, but robots fail all the time. All the time. All the time. All the time.
So some pretty funny videos and clips there. And what this video shows is that AI can make mistakes. And this is just one little bit more realistic example from a 2023 LinkedIn post of the top 10 AI failures in banking. Wells Fargo ended up with a $185 million fine for opening up unauthorized customer accounts. It's because AI failed to identify fraudulent accounts that had been created to meet sale quotas. And that's because AI is not infallible. We have three common definitions here, or three definitions of AI that share a common theme, three different sources, and that common theme is mimicry or imitation. So what AI really is it's a category of tools that allows us to mimic human analysis and thinking, but to do it at a scale that humans alone can't achieve. So in particular, considering more data points and more complex relationships between those data points. But ultimately, AI is just mimicking humans, and humans can be fallible. So AI can be fallible too. So with this in mind, AI is a tool. It's a fallible tool. It doesn't operate autonomously. It's a tool that needs to be used by humans. So rest assured, as an increasingly famous meme now says, your job won't be taken by AI, but it will be taken by somebody who is using AI. And so that brings us to the idea of collaborative intelligence and how do we get humans and AI to work together. And that's what collaborative intelligence is. It's when humans and AI join forces, really transforming, not replacing, but transforming the way that work is done. So let's zoom in, we're a little theoretical. We're going to start to get more specific. So what are the types of AI that we see? We generally think of 5 types of different AI machine learning models. First one is language models. An example of this would be prediction of the next piece of text or content, like an iPhone messaging, autocomplete. Second are classification models. This is where we take some input data and place it in one or more categories or classes. An example of that might be flagging spam emails. Third category are retrieval models. So retrieval models are models designed to assist with finding information, like a Google search engine, for example. Fourth is predictive models. Those are designed to model out a future event or outcome, a Zillow home price estimate, or Z estimates, as my wife likes to call them. And then finally, the generative AI model. That's our fifth category. That's the one that is ChatGPT, and we see a lot in the news today. Generative AI models can create entire bodies of new content like text, music, images, video, or code. And like I said, ChatGPT is really our prime example of generative AI. So to get even more specific to our topic today, in the Alkami data and marketing solutions, we've deployed two of these model types, classification and predictive, and we use these to help our financial institutions make better sense of the data that's flowing through their institutions. And both of our classification and our predictive AI heavily embrace collaborative intelligence, combining the best of what humans can do and accelerating and scaling that analysis with the power of AI. So before we get into that, to get into the specifics, we can define some terms. What we're doing, really, what is a data tag? And a data tag is ultimately, I'll just read the definition here. It's derived from transaction data, core data, and other data sources, and it's describing account holders' financial behaviors. So data tags can help you personalize your marketing, it can help you define your business and product strategy, and it's also an important input into the AI modeling process. So for us, for our classification AI, which is producing these data tags, we bring humans in because we have a team of 6 advanced degree library scientists that on a daily basis are curating a transaction and a data knowledge base. This knowledge base is used to then identify the merchant and the category with each transaction that we see, and it's used to assign these descriptive data tags to account holders, and that enables our financial institutions to create audiences inside of our marketing automation solution. So while this classification AI is critical to our marketing automation solution, it also has the benefit of creating a really well-labeled and curated data set, and that becomes an ideal input for our predictive AI model. So with this in mind, let's kind of walk through a little bit more in depth about how these predictive models work. And there's really kind of 4 steps. So because this well-labeled data is such a key component, that's the key ingredient that's going into the models. It's simply better data, providing a full picture of account holders, product usage, transaction behavior, and the products that they hold. So our AI platform consumes these data tags and on a daily basis can generate models to predict really any event that we want to predict. We have about 12 out-of-the-box cross-sell models and an attrition model. And to give an example of how it works, let's say we want to create a model of people who are likely to open up a CD. From the well-labeled data, we can use as a training set anyone in the past who has opened up a CD. And with all the descriptive data tags that we have about those account holders who opened a CD, our AI can begin to create almost a meta tag fingerprint of the meta tags that they had and the behavioral changes in the 3 to 6 months preceding opening up that event. Then our AI platform is going to, in an unbiased fashion, consider all the meta tags and identify the ones that have the greatest predictive power for the event we're trying to predict, in this case, opening up a CD. So that's how the model gets created. It's an auto machine learning platform. Once that model is created, we test it, and if it's validated, then every account holder at the institution is scored on a daily basis for their likelihood to open up a CD. And if they cross a high enough scoring threshold, they're going to be assigned a new meta tag that AI has detected them as a good candidate for a CD. We do that on a daily basis, and we go through that model training process on a monthly basis, so that as the market changes, interest rates change, as behavior changes, the model incorporates those changes as well to continuously optimize those predictions. And the great thing is the output comes out available to our clients as just another data tag that they can use to target and market to account holders. So with that, I'm going to pass it over to Joan, the true expert today, on how Alkami's data and marketing products leverage AI. Joan.
Thanks, Mark, for that great overview of AI and how Alkami uses AI to assign the data tags and to use those, the AI or the data tags within our predictive modeling. Just going to do a little bit more overview of how we use those data tags within our full funnel marketing solution, and how we, as this webinar talks about, leverages both AI along with humans within our platform. So it all starts with data tags. Mark already talked a lot about data tags, but we assign those data tags from core data. And the core data includes data that we receive from financial institutions every day. And that includes those everyday spend data transactions that are made by the account holders. And from this data, we assign those data tags that really are describing the financial needs of the account holders. Those data tags that are assigned truly help the FI understand their customers and their members and their financial needs that they have. These data tags are grouped. When we assign them, we group them into many categories to make it easy for our clients to find the insights within our platform. For example, we have life events data tags that are assigned to account holders making payments to, for example, daycare providers or college tuition payments. This type of payment activity is a clear indicator of the age of the children that are in a household and the type of financial products that family might need. And this can be used by the institution to help them achieve those goals. The category of competitive FI products includes data tags for those making payments to competitive FIs for things like mortgage payments or auto loan payments or business loans. And this type of payment activity can help an FI understand an account holder's full financial landscape, not only with the FI, but also with their competitors. So all these data tags together that Alkami assigns to each of their FI account holders helps describe that financial behavior and ultimately helps reveal the financial overall well-being of the members and the customers, their financial needs, and the steps that they've taken to achieve their financial goals. As Mark said, to assign these data tags, we use classification models and predictive models. So of those 5 different types of models, we use those 2, classification and prediction. And classification models classify transactions into groups based off of a set of variables. We use these models for the majority of our data tags that we assign, including our transaction tags, but also other data tags like customer behavior data tags. Customer behavior data tags describe the account holders' financial behaviors with the products that you offer to them, such as their deposit and withdrawal trends. We use these classifications models to help automate the assignment of our data tags and to allow us to scale the production of the data tags across all of the account holders across all of our clients. And it's really important for us to automate that work, because otherwise, if we didn't automate it, we couldn't really do what we do at the scale that we do it. Every day, we ingest a full set of data for every account holder for all of our clients. And that's a lot. Today, that's just a total of over 30 million account holders. And when we look at the average, there's about 100 data tags assigned to each account holder every day. So that's approximately 3 trillion data tags across all of our FI clients that we assign on an everyday basis. We need that machine. We need those classification models to automate this assignment. However, the data tags that we produce are not possible with the machines alone, and that's where our processes stand out in the market. That's where Alkami's data and marketing solution stands out amongst their competitors. Data tag assignment needs humans with the creativity that we have and our empathy to deliver meaningful insights that really help financial institutions understand their customers and their members and help them use those data tags to personalize engagements that they have with those account holders. And we do this from a couple of different ways. Mark talked about our team of library scientists that curate the knowledge base of merchants from everyday transactions. They find those new merchants that come out into the market on a regular basis. And they also label our data tags in a way that makes it easy and intuitive for our clients to use in the platform. Secondly, our product team, led by Mark, along with the help of our clients and our client success team, they're ideating new data tags to solve our clients' most strategic and timely use cases. So as new use cases come up, we identify data within the core data we receive from our clients and create new data tags that will help them implement those use cases. Without the machine, we couldn't scale. And without the humans, we would have just simply a bunch of data tags that aren't going to address any of the needs of our FIs. In addition to the classification models, like Mark said, we also assign or use predictive modeling. And clients who opt into those AI models can choose from a set of cross-sell models, as Mark said, or engagement and attrition models. Our cross-sell models identify account holders most likely to adopt a product and our clients use these to target their campaign audiences. And our engagement and attrition models identify those most at risk of leaving the institution, as well as those that are at high, medium, and low engagement levels, those account holders at that engagement level. Our clients often use these data tags to better understand what an account holder looks like based on their engagement level to encourage more behaviors of those high engagement account holders. To produce these predictive insights, we use our machine learning platform to create predictive models. Our models are based off of data tag equations that define the target behavior that we want to predict. For example, we want to identify those or predict those that will open up a mortgage. We optimize the models regularly, as Mark said, and our account holders fall in and out of those models daily as their data and data tags update. So in this situation, where do the humans come into play? How do we add humans into the mix? Because we do have that machine modeling platform. Well, we add humans into the mix. It's really on how we work with our clients to drive growth and engagement with these insights. When we deploy the models, our product team and our marketing team and our CS teams, we build collateral and work with our clients to advise them on how to use these predictive insights in the market. And in the field, our client success managers assist clients in building campaigns, targeting, using these predictive data tags to help increase their marketing results and increase engagement. And to that end, I'm going to pass it off to Rachel now and talk about how one of our clients or multiple clients used our AI models to drive some of their engagements with account holders and the results that they received.
Perfect. Thank you, Joan. So we've got 3 case studies here, a CD, HELOC, and auto loan. And what I like about all of these is in each strategy, the client leverages the AI model in combination with all of the other data tags. So they curated their own list, but they also leverage the AI model. So another way we're using humans and AI working together. So let's jump into the first case study. This is a CD cross-sell campaign, and in total, it's really They had 2 campaigns, but the AI-driven campaign drove $32 million in deposits. So that's the campaign on the right-hand side, highlighted in the blue. And they leveraged a combination of data tags that they selected with the AI models. So they looked at people who have competitive investment and savings transfer. So we see through the member or customer's transaction data every day that they're transferring money out to Ally Savings or Merrill Lynch and Charles Schwab. That's what the competitive investment and savings are. We see that in the transaction data. They also identified people who had an increase in their deposits. So maybe they had a pay raise, maybe they had tax reimbursements, maybe they inherited money, but for some reason they had a large deposit. And we want to make sure they're keeping that money with us. And then the third thing they leveraged was the AI cross-sell model. And in total, this campaign outlined in the blue had 1,214 CDs opened, valuing $32 million in deposits. But the campaign outlined in gray, they also ran at the same time as the AI campaign. And that had 189 CDs open, valuing $11.2 million. So still pretty substantial. $11.2 million is nothing to, turn your head to. That's still a really great outcome. But if they didn't leverage the AI, they could have missed some of the opportunities. So if we jump to the next case study, this is actually for HELOCs. So right now in the market, we're hearing a lot of our clients, they're focused on deposits, interchange, and not so much like a mortgage campaign and mortgage efforts, but more so HELOCs, because they want to make sure they're offering people something for their homes because people are staying at home. Now, this one was really interesting. They launched these 2 campaigns, the gray and the green, right around when student loan payments started again. So the campaign in gray, they looked at people who are paying competitive student loan payments. And what they wanted to do is basically say, hey, we know things just got tight again. Don't forget you have this home equity that could help you in this time. So I think on average, people started paying $250 or more per month in student loans again. They looked at people who either had their mortgage, a competitive mortgage, or a mortgage refinance. So they tried to identify people who owned a home and had some sort of competitive student loan payment. They had a single email drop for this campaign, so they leveraged this list to trigger an email, and they got 13 HELOCs opened, valuing $555,000 in new lending. In addition to that, they pretty much ran an A/B test where they deployed a second campaign that was only going to the people we were predicting in our AI model is likely to open a home equity in the next 6 months. So that's what the AI models do. We look at the existing people who have a home equity. What did they do the 6 months prior to opening the home equity? So this is forecasting forward. Here are the people we're predicting is most likely to open the HELOC in the next 6 months. Now, the AI model campaign generated 52 HELOCs valuing $2.6 million. And this is a 4 times better performance than the human-generated audience on the left. Now, it's kind of fun to gamify it to say, like, can our human-generated audience beat the AI model and vice versa? And you'll see when we go to the next slide that, the human-generated did perform really well. But we really like to look at it as a safety net. It shouldn't be this or that. If you're in a pinch and you don't have a lot of time, let's deploy the AI model. It's the easy button. We know with confidence that we're going to be targeting the right group of people, but it could also be seen as a safety net. So in this scenario, for our auto loan campaign, this ran for about 120 days and was also an email campaign. And on the left-hand side, they looked at people who had competitive auto repair transactions, also existing customers who had their auto loan but paid it 50% or more, 70% or more, 80% or more. So that means they were kind of coming up to term on their existing auto loan, or they had a significant balance of their auto loan paid off. So they looked at it based on percent paid off as well as dollar value paid off. The campaign in the gray had 392 auto loans open, valuing $9.5 million in dollars. That's really great. The campaign on the right, again, we can look at this kind of as an A/B test, had 226 auto loans open, valuing $5.2 million. So they would have missed out on an additional $5.2 million in auto lending if they didn't also run the AI model. So again, the AI models can be seen as the easy button if you don't have time to curate your own lists, but we know we got to drive some auto lending or CDs or HELOCs or whatever the product is. Let's leverage the AI model to deploy a campaign really quick. But you could also do your own human curated list, and those two things work together to create a wider but still very highly targeted audience to make sure you're capturing everybody who might be in need of this product. So let's jump to the key takeaways.
Thank you, Rachel. I love going through those campaigns. It's incredible. It's truly is a 1 + 1 = 3 scenario. And just awesome how humans and AI together are expanding the results that you can get. So great content today. 3 key takeaways. First of all, sort of the warning, the watch out. AI itself is doing some incredible things. It might be applicable by itself in some industries, but for financial services, the nature of banking, we're big believers. FIs should combine AI with human intelligence for the best result. That's why we have humans in the loop for our classification and labeling of transactions, for supervising the training of the models that we generate, and for our campaigns, right? When you deploy the AI audience, it's done with humans in the loop. But second, I think we showed collaborative intelligence really can be a useful tool for community and regional FIs. Again, you're not going to lose your job to AI. You're going to lose your job to somebody who is using AI. So it's a great way to use AI to make your organization more effective. And then last, Rachel, you did a great job walking us through. I'm excited about this. Our customers for customer insights and marketing automation are having a lot of great success combining human-created audiences and intelligence with AI audiences to capture the largest net possible and get the message out to the largest set of relevant audience members that they can. Right, with that, I think we had a great conversation today. On behalf of Joan, Rachel, and myself, thank you so much for joining the webinar today. We hope you learned a lot. Popping up on your screen is going to be a survey. Let us know if you want to learn more about any of the Alkami data and marketing and AI products. And again, thank you for attending the webinar.